Anybody new?
All of us.
Me, we're new.
This man is a good friend of this meeting, and he's been here many years, Alan Albiston. So when he comes to you to work, he wants to hear your voice, please. If you've got a phone, can you turn it off? Like now.
I've got to check mine now, actually. No, I'm good. I'll behave. Don't want the Thunderbirds thing right in the middle of this.
Well, you're all very welcome, and Merry Christmas, because it is, isn't it, something to celebrate. For most people, you look a bit shy.
Who, me?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought.
We're all humbugs. Oh, before we start, I've got an announcement I was asking. Does anybody know of any vulnerable or lonely elderly people that would benefit from a Christmas dinner on Christmas Day? Because one of our mediums phoned me a couple of days ago and said that they've got a couple of extra spaces that their church is doing, and if anyone knows anyone, I'm to give you her number. I've delivered my message, now I can sit.
Where is it based in?
Yeah, it's Eva.
Okay.
It's Bournemouth, I think it's in
Yeah,
Harlow.
yeah, Eva's doing it. Yeah, Eva phoned me.
Okay, we're going to start with an opening prayer, and Alan will do that for us.
Divine Spirit, loving Father God, we ask that this time of service, light and love is with us once again. We welcome all the loved ones, and family members and friends, all those that dwell in the world of light we call the world of spirit, and we ask that they join with us, join with the wise ones, the teachers, to bring us the knowledge, all those that come forward to help us in this earthly journey that we call life. We ask for guidance and strength, for peace and calmness, particularly at this time of year. Spirit, do send a lot of extra love and guidance and strength to help us through the days, weeks ahead. I ask that I be a clear and positive instrument of God's work this evening. Wherever there is a need, may it be met with love. Also think of the natural world, and we see its beauty and its wonder. And it's not by accident, as a wise teacher once said, but the colours of nature, the blues and the greens, are also the colours that we associate with healing. We think of the great architect of life and love that is God, that created this world for us to enjoy, but also created each and every one of us in a unique and special way. We think about the minor miracles, little blessings that are part of our journey. And we ask, as we join together in this service, we do receive the healing love the Spirit brings to each and every one of us. And we open the service in the name of the Spirit, in peace and love. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Alan. Well, let's start off with our healing list, and we have a little silence, and we think of those people, and then as usual we endeavour to sing this, and you all help me because I can't sing very well. Great Spirit of all wisdom and creation, we seek upliftment and healing to all we know, far and near. We say thank you for the many blessings that we have, and I ask the minds of people to be kind to each other and all animals. Amen. The names on the healing list are as follows: Sean, Jan, Matt, Shelley, Sherry. There's two similar names, Shelley and Sherry. I got that right. Okay. Louise, Gary, Peter, Irene, Derry, Maureen, Corey, Rowena, Jackie and Brian, Tara and family, and Ken. So if you can have a little thought about those people and imagine them in nicer circumstances, and then we'll sing the hymn. And when you send out those thoughts, you're sending out healing thoughts. So think the best of them and imagine, because imagination is a good thing. Just imagine that they're a lot better than what they are. Thank you. Okay, if we put those together, can we please be upstanding? Gracious Spirit of godliness, hear our anxious prayer. Take our loved ones who are suffering, neath thy tender care. Loving Father, hear us. Gracious Spirit, may thy presence shift a healing ray, turning all the nights of darkness into glorious day. Loving Father, hear us, hear us. Gracious Spirit, shouldst thou claim them, be their light and guide. Take them to thy heavenly kingdom, safely by thy side. Loving Father, hear us, hear us. Thank you. I've got a short reading, and I didn't know quite what to read because it's Christmas, and I feel, yes, lots of people wish to emulate what Jesus was, but it's very hard, and many things are hard. And the best thing about Christmas is peace. But we've had such a terrible year with what's gone on in this country, let alone the rest of the world. I just felt I've got to talk about this little book in this book, and it says peace in the home and in the heart. So I'll read it. Peace is not something you fight for, with bombs and missiles that kill. Nor can it be won in a battle of words, round passions by scheming and skill. For men who are greedy and warlike, whose avarice for peace cannot cease, can never contribute to helping the bring the world nearer in peace. For in seeking peace for all people, there is only one place to begin, and that is in each home and heart, where the fortress of peace comes from within. And I wish everybody could have a peaceful Christmas, because a lot of things go wrong at Christmas, and it sort of messes it all up, doesn't it, when it does. So anyway, I'll leave you with that thought, and I'm going to ask Alan to... What do you want to do, Alan?
I can't wait to get Alan.
It'd be like the Muppets.
You should make it H now.
Okay. Well, just before I start the demonstration of clairvoyance, I'd like to say a few words from Spirit, because they inspired me, and I've been thinking about Christmas, and I've got today the different Christmases, how things have changed. And when I was a child, I was very lucky, because not only did I have my parents, but I also had my grandparents, and I also had my great-grandmother, and we were all shared Christmas together. And gradually, through time, life has changed, and my great-grandmother passed many years ago. I was very lucky, because I was actually 13 when my great-grandmother passed, so I knew her for 13 years of my life. And she was, to me, very much a key to the way I'd like to live my life, and the way I've tried to be, because my great-grandmother was such a lovely soul. You very rarely ever saw a smile far away from her lips. You very rarely saw her being sad or upset. And my great-grandmother was in a wheelchair at the age of 30, and she was also blind. Yet she was such an inspiration. My grandfather, who also, he loved his garden, he loved nature, and he instilled that great love of nature within me. And my grandmother, who was a cook by profession, and she was always in the kitchen. I think her and my mum would have probably ate most of her Christmas dinner before it arrived on the table. but they were there, and they would have that laughter and that joy. And then they would all bring that together. And I remember my father, who around Christmas time, when I was a small child, I never saw my father, and I used to say, "Mum, what's happened to Father?" He said, "He's working." And my father worked all the hours to try to get me the toys and the things that I wanted. And the bike may have been long rusted and gone into the antique shop in the sky. Everything that was bought may have gone, but that thought of my father actually spending his time saving for me and has never gone away, and it's always been there, and that is his spirit. But I've still got my mum, and also 7 years ago, my brother, his wife, had 2 little twin girls, and those 2 little twin girls are really joyful around the Christmas time. There's 2 characters, and we've had traumas. I don't know if you know of a thing called bunchems. They stick together. We know that bunchems do not go in hair, because one of them slapped the other one in the hair, and my brother spent about 4 hours trying to get these things out very gently. But it's different, and life changes, and we lose people. They go into the world of spirit, but they stay around us around the Christmas time, and they bring their love. And Christmas may change, Christmas may have its variants, Christmas may be different things for different people. A friend of mine who was homeless, he found a flat a few years ago just before Christmas, and he said, "If only I can get the deposit." And he rang me within a few days saying, "Do you know what?" He said, "I've got a tax rebate, and it's exactly the money for the flat." And it's been in that flat for 3 years now. So Christmas is things for many people. Christmas, my nan and granddad were married on Christmas Day because they got married in the war. And in the war you got married on, you could get married on the Christmas Day, so they did. So to my nan that was her wedding anniversary as well as the time. So there's many things to Christmas. But Christmas to me is about the peace. It's about the love. It's about sharing our time together. It's not about running into Tesco's and buying lots of things. It's about just that essence. And it is about that peace. And we try and bring that peace around Christmas. And Spirit do bring, and they have particularly this year talked about calmness and talked about the calm energy that Spirit are trying to bring. So find that peace within, find that joy, whatever Christmas may bring us, it brings us hope. My favourite part of the Christmas is always the star. I always love that. I always think if I was in the Nativity, I'd love to be following that star and that guidance. And in a way we do, we follow that star, because that star is the Great Spirit. And that star symbolises our hopes. It symbolises our dreams. It symbolises rising above the difficult situations and finding the peace and the love. And I say God bless you. Thank you for listening. I had to stop because I've got that guy that would talk forever, so totally it. Okay, and there's quite a lot of spirit, and I'd be quite annoyed. Okay, alright. I'm going to have fun here, alright, okay. If I do come to you, please give me your voice. Lovely loud yes, and a quiet whisper no. Can I come to this lady here? Bless you, because I've got a lady with me and she's telling me I've got to come to you. She was really strong character. She's pushing me and she's telling me, got to go to her. And that's why I said I thought I'm going to have a bit of fun. She was quite a strong soul, but she's always around you and she's always bringing lots of love, all right? Oh dear. If she didn't like something, you would know about it. I tell you, that's how she was. You know, she's the salt, but the decorations are fall off the wall. You know, she's that kind. She's very much around you, all right? And she said she wants to bring you a love because you've got a lot to give, and sometimes you hold yourself back. And she's saying you've got so much share, and she's bringing so much love around you, all right? She's making food here. She's talking about all loads of food. She'd have looked after everybody, and everybody would have got fed and looked after, and everybody would have had a lovely connection with her. And she just wants to come and say, it's been quite an up and down year for you. There's been quite a lot of things going on, and it's almost like Spirit just wanting to say that they are coming to give you a little bit of a helping hand and their love, all right? I've got a gentleman who passed with a heart and went very suddenly. He's also coming around you. He had a very gentle smile and a very gentle personality. It's almost the opposite to the lady, because the lady I felt she would have gone into battle, whereas I felt he was very gentle and very connected with peace, and he just brings that peace and that love to you because he wants to let you know he's always around you. You have very strong dreams, and be aware of your dreams. Be aware of Spirit connecting with you in your dream state. And I almost want you to write down your dreams, or Spirit do, I don't, but Spirit do, because they want you to do, alright, because they're telling you your dreams are very significant, alright? Okay. And I don't give this to many people, but you are profoundly clairvoyant. Yeah. You've got a very strong connection there, and very strong intuition as well, alright? And this lady's telling me, she's saying, I'm not doing too bad, she's got a rolling pin ready. So if I say the wrong thing, she'll be down on me.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
She as well.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not actually joking here. She has literally got a rolling pin. You know, it's not a metaphoric rolling pin, it is a rolling pin, you know, yeah. Because she'd be like, don't say that, yeah.
After that with the walking stick.
Yeah, she's laughing there as well, and she's bringing that, and she's giving that, but she's saying, but even though there was a lot of bluster with her, she had such a good heart.
Yeah,
and she would have thought of everybody as well. And she's given me a baby, but the baby went a long time ago, and so the little baby's in spirit and being looked after, and she's bringing the blessing and the love there as well. And the cat, because I've just got this cat just coming in, letting you know the little black cat's there, alright? Okay, and that's coming in with the love there for you. Got to give you August anniversaries, because they're giving me, we're going towards August, and I've got memories or connections around the August time for you as well. I also want July as well, so it's the summertime, alright, because they're talking about summertime. And I don't know who's interested in astrology, but someone's talking about astrology, and someone needs to look into astrology, alright? Okay, and you might actually get some. In astrology, it's very good at applying it to people's personalities, because people are often very connected to the different signs that are there. And she's saying, have a look at that, all right? But no, the love is there for you. Also a dog as well. This dog's behind me. It's pushing me, so it's coming there. So they're all around you. There's a George also being given to you, and a William, and I feel we're saying to you, look towards the August for you next year for new beginnings or new things. Look towards that time because Spirit are pushing you towards that time for you. All right. But she's always here, this lady.
Yeah, she
And
is.
she says she'll never be anything but a step away from you. All right. And whatever you need, always talk to her. You would have done when she was here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have talked about it. I felt with her, though she was kind of strong, you could talk to her about anything.
Yeah.
And do you like the radio? I keep wanting to put a radio on or put music around
Yeah.
you. Yeah, because I keep wanting to put the radio on. And she's giving me memories of a radio as well, but she always had a radio.
Yeah,
She's been, it's like a... Because I thought, I don't think you'd have a radio like she had.
No, wireless.
No, because I was going to say, this is like out of the ark. And I thought, no, she wouldn't, her street cred wouldn't be very good if you had one of those. Unless it came back like a retro or something. But she's laughing and she's going and she's bringing that to you, alright? But she said the wireless, she heard what she wanted to.
Yeah.
Alright, and she's bringing in that love and that blessing. But she's saying, for you to be aware also of your... what you hear on your signs and symbols as well, because she's bringing that in. And I'll say, God bless you there.
Thank you very much.
God bless you. Okay, can I go to the lady next to you? Bless you. Because I felt Spirit are just putting their hands around you and giving you like their comfort, because it's been quite a tough time, and they just wanted to come and let you know that they're giving you a lot of support, and you are supported, and they're very much giving you that support and that love. All right. I've got a lovely man because he had beautiful. He was very good with his hands, very solid man. He puts the hands around you and he's putting the strength and he's touching your shoulder and he's giving you a lovely feeling here as well. He was one of these people. I felt he could do anything. You know, he's almost like walking around with a toolbox. It's like that's wrong. He was a practical natured man. He could fix anything or do anything. And he comes and just wants to bring his love to you, all right? And he turned me, but he was ill for some time because he's making me ill. I'm going to ask him to take it away. It was making me aware of this cough and this chest and this thing, but there was a lot wrong with him. I think he was the sort of person that would rather have rattled on with lots wrong than go and have everyone fuss around him and everything. I don't think he wanted the fuss, and he said he went quick because that's what he wanted, all right? And he's saying that's quite important to know, because he's saying, people said, oh, he went ever so quick, it was a very much a shock, and he's saying, yes, it was, but that was how he wanted it. He wouldn't want to be with everybody fussing about.
Yeah.
And he was a very proud man, all right?
Yeah.
And that's how he's coming. And he just puts his hand on your shoulders and gives you strength. And he's saying the last 2 years, you've done more than you realise, and you've actually kind of really had to really be strong. And it surprised you how strong you've been and how much you've achieved, all right? And they're really proud of you, all right? I'm glad I've got the lady. I have got a lady with a rolling pin with you, but luckily enough, she's actually making cakes and things. So she's actually doing what a rolling pin should be, rather than hitting me on the head with it. All right. But she's coming with a love as well. All right. And there's an Albert somewhere as well. You knew a man that was very elderly, because he would have reached a really good old age, and he's laughing with you as well. And he's telling you there's things that you were interested in, but you kind of let go. It's almost like I feel like I was interested in this, I was interested in that, but time stopped me looking at this or doing this, and they're almost saying it's a time for you to pick up some of the things you were interested in and run with them. Can you understand that? There might be some things that you kind of have let go and don't want to go back to, but there's other things they want you back, all right? And they want to bring. I don't know what it is tonight, but we've got cats everywhere. All right, so you've got a tabby cat with you, but they're talking about the cats everywhere at the moment. All right, and they're bringing that. I don't know if it's to do with the show, because they were coming into the girls' dress. I walked out of the foreign dress and the thing. But it's funny, and it just seems to be. Often it's dogs, but this time it's actually cats. But do you know that's a really good symbol, because cats will not go where they're not happy.
It's alright, I think it's on my lap, because my lap has gone really cold.
Yeah, yeah.
Come to have a cuddle.
Yeah, it's a cat wanting to let you know it's there. All right. The dogs are relegated, but they are there as well, all right? Okay. And the canaries flying around, but that's bringing the love and the blessing as well, right? The lady who serves the canary, she's bringing that to you, all right? And she's bringing her love, but she's also giving me the yellow with you, which to me is knowledge and wisdom. So she's telling me the wisdom and the love there for you as well. There's a Harry somewhere. There's so many up here. It's like if I want to just let you know their love is up there, love is with you, and such a blessing. And it's almost like you've asked the Spirit to help you, and they're giving you the help. But this man wants to smile and let you know his love is around you. Someone used to make beautiful apple pies because I didn't want to give you an apple pie. All right, and they're bringing the memories of the apple pie. And someone had apples in the garden, because they've got apples in the garden, an apple tree. Very old apple tree, it was like all kind of gnarled, but the apples were nice, and they're bringing that as a memory. I wouldn't eat the apples unless I cooked them, but I felt they was kind of, I think if you'd have had a bad belly if you ate the apples just off the tree, but if you cooked them, they were lovely, and they're bringing that in there for you as well. Anniversary-wise, I get April with you, but I also feel that April is a time for you, and the spring is a new beginning and a new doors for you as well. And next year is a time of new projects and new ideas. All right, it's almost like dare to dream and dream big. All right, because they're wanting you to do much more, and they're bringing the love and the blessing there as well. I don't know if it's your back or this area that needs healing, but I'm just getting pain around somebody's back, and I just said healing. And the love there for you as well. And the young man, he's only in his 20s, he passed away with an accident. He wants to let you know he's around you as well, all right? He wasn't overly close, but he was around, and he wants to bring his love and his blessing there as well, all right? And he's bringing that connection there, all right? And I'll say, I know this sounds funny, but I don't know if you knew someone that either went off travelling and it was to do with mountains or something. It was almost like a sudden passing, and it was something quick, and they just wanted to come and bring the medicine. You might have to think about that, all right, because he just wanted to come and let you know he was around, all right. And sometimes they come in and we go, oh, what was that? And then suddenly we think about it. So it's just coming in, just letting you know he's around you as well. But you climbed your own, symbolically, you climbed your own mountains, all right, and you're at the top now. And you put your flag on the peak, all right? And I'll say, God bless you there. Bless you. Okay. All right. Can I come to the gentleman at the back, this side, bless you? Because I've got a lady with you, and I think she had trouble with her mobility and getting about when she was here, because she's making me aware of her not being very mobile, but I think her personality or she was a very strong personality, and I think in her mind she would always have been there and always have been solid, but the physical side she would have struggled, and she wanted to let you know she was around. You look a bit like you don't know.
I'm a bit confused, yeah. In a wheelchair?
I felt she was in a wheelchair sometimes.
Is there a canine connection?
I feel there's dogs around.
Yeah, okay, I've got it.
Yeah, because she wanted to let you know she was with you, alright? I think this lady was very much her own person, and there was no... How I feel with her, if you said to her, draw there, she said, well, I don't want to draw there, I want to draw there. She was that kind of person. If you said you needed to wear blue, she said, I want to wear green. You know, she was that kind of person. Very, very much her own lady, and there was no rules with her. It was like she made her own rules. She wants to let you know she's round you, all right? And she's making me laugh, and I think she was quite a character. And I think there was no kind of way with it. She was very much what I would call a Marmite person. You either liked her or you didn't. You know, there was very few in betweens. You know, and she was the sort of person where they don't like me, that's their problem. You know, she's very much, and she wants to let you know she's round you, and she's forging ahead with you. You're very aware of spirits. I can feel them very strong down this side of you, and it's as if they're really coming in to bring a lot of strength and a lot of a connection there. All right. There's a gentleman who was very solid, very broad across the shoulders, very solid, went very quick, into spirit. He just wants to let you know he's around you as well. And he was also quite a strong character. You seem to be having a lot of strength at the moment, and it's almost like helping you to break through situations, because there's a lot of things that you've got to break through at the moment, or you've got to get clear of to go to the other side. And they're making you aware, and they're sort of coming in to help you and give you that strength for you, alright? Because as if they're coming in, they're giving you the strength. Got January anniversaries, so their birthdays or connections around with January. There's also connections around the March as well, because they're taking me into the March time with you. I also feel I've got two gentlemen, these two gentlemen would have argued when they were here. They would have been quite strong characters, and as if there was almost like strong debates. You know, there wasn't like arguments as in such that, say, one supported one like side and the other one. They were like that. There was very strong debates and very strong kind of opinions. But they're just coming in laughing and bringing in that laughter with you. It's almost like as if to say to you, it has been such a struggle in one way or another, and it's almost like they're trying to bring that into you and bring that around. And this lady just is not gone away. She's always there. When you need a bit of help and you need to kind of deal with a situation, call upon her, because she'll give you the right words, all right?
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but the cats have disappeared because I've got loads of dogs now, and I've got a really big one that kind of, I don't think anything would be safe with it. It was kind of quite a big, fearsome dog that wants to come and be remembered to you as well, alright? And the greyhound as well, because someone's going to be a greyhound here as well. So there's memories with the dogs, someone's bringing different ones in.
Dog I'm thinking of. I don't know about the greyhound.
This is like a greyhound, like I can't get rid of it, it's sort of standing there. So hopefully you will place it because it wants to be remembered to you, alright? And the name of Jim also being given as well, because they were talking about Jim. Yeah, so I don't know if the greyhound was called Jim or someone was called Jim, but...
My grandfather.
Oh right, because they're saying Jim, alright, so you've got Jim very strongly, and I don't know who smoked the pipe, but they're bringing in the pipe, and they're also talking about the pipe of peace needed around the situation as well, and they're bringing in that feeling, alright, you can understand what they're talking about, and they're laughing, alright, because they're laughing around that situation, and they get your humour, you've got kind of a certain sense of humour, and they get your humour and they're laughing with it, alright? And they're saying, you know, not everybody gets the humour, but you yeah, they do. Can you understand that? They're laughing, alright, because they're saying they've got the humour. Because I've got a man here with a pint in his hand, he's laughing away, and he's bringing his laughter and his joy to you, alright? And I think he was very strong character when he was here, and he wants to bring that strength and that blessing there as well. And a lot of peace there as well with you, and a lot of healing around as well. Because there's a lot of healing needed.
Yeah.
All right around this situation, and a lot of strength, and they're saying that it is working and it's going where it's needed. They are sending out a lot of love as well.
Indeed.
I've got to come to Derry. Oh, I've got to come to you because I feel as if to you there's a lady in spirit, and she's just saying that she's going to be around you at Christmas, and she's laughing because she's saying to me, you run around, and she's saying don't run around, just what's done's done and what it's done isn't, and she's just coming in and she's smiling. When she was here, I think she always worried about everything being right and everything being sorted out, but she wants to let you know as she stands with you, she's bringing her love.
Thank you.
All right, and have you recently sort of thought there's someone behind you or something there? Because it's just this spirit really strong at the moment with you as well.
Definitely.
Yeah, so they really want to let you know they're very much around at the moment, and your connection with spirit has heightened. It's got stronger and stronger. It's almost like you've kind of really got a strong energy with spirit. You feel things a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you have got angels with you as well. All right, and the angels do have a sense of humour as well.
Oh, that's good.
All right, they said
I've got to have angels with a sense of
yeah. You know, I almost want to give you a similar message to the gentleman about the humour, because you've got your own sense of humour in your own way. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Who's Kathy? Someone's talking about Kathy. Would you understand Kathy?
I can't think at the moment on your cafe.
Can I ask you to hold it? Someone just said Kathy, alright? I don't know where it was, but someone said Kathy, alright? And there's
I like a cafe.
no, not a cafe, a Kathy, like a Catherine or...
Okay.
It's maybe going back, alright?
Okay.
Have you been looking a bit into your family?
No, not really.
Well, you should.
Yeah.
Alright. Has someone told you that before? Because I felt as if it's almost like a
One of
little...
my mum's side of the family did a family tree on my mum's side,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
Oh, right, well, they're sort of trying to let you know they're around you, alright?
Okay, thank you.
And the gentleman that was quite young when he passed, he's smiling and just letting you know he's around you, alright?
Okay, thank
And
you.
he does do mischievous things with the Christmas tree and things like that. Just letting you know.
Okay.
So I don't know if you've had some funny things happen or things like that.
Things move. I haven't put a Christmas tree up this year, so.
Is it you that said the things with the Christmas tree?
No, my Jerry's daughter, the lights went.
Yeah, my daughter's lights went on.
Because they're around, they're
Yeah.
letting you know they're around, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, because they're saying that they're letting you know that they're definitely trying to make yourself around you.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, because they're trying to bring that peace and that love there to you as well. Alright, and when you were having your birthday, they were all there?
Yeah, things were getting moved in the chalet, so
Right.
they were definitely there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know which ones they were, but there was definitely them there.
And they were laughing as well. There's a lot of laughter there as well. And one of your friends that you were with lost somebody not that long ago, and they were sort of just letting you know they were around and bring.
Yeah, we was talking about them, and I said that they're all here.
Yeah,
And I could feel them, you know?
Yeah, yeah. They want you to connect a little bit more with them.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Is there a circle with you?
Yeah, I've only just about 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, so they're pleased about the circle.
Okay.
Is the circle kind of still finding its feet a little bit? It's not quite...
It's just me, because I've got to find my...
Right, okay, because I just felt as if it wasn't, you weren't quite feeling 100% with it, but go with it, because I actually feel it's a good circle.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of laughter in the circle as well.
Yes, brilliant.
Yes.
It's always me.
Yeah,
It's always me.
there's a lot of laughter.
It's
alright.
always me and you just causing trouble, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
And then as well, yeah.
And there is a child that works with the circle as well, so that's why sometimes things are like, you know, moved and things like that, so there's a child that connects to the circles. So keep that in mind, alright?
Okay.
Because he's helping with the circle.
Okay.
Alright, so if you lose something, just know that it will turn up, alright? I don't know what he's telling me this, but this is what he's saying, so he's
Okay.
laughing, alright? Because he wants a laughter, because the laughter needs to go out to the world,
Yeah, definitely.
and you have a wonderful gift of spirit, so trust yourself with it,
Okay.
because you're a bit like, oh, I don't know, you know, go with it, 'cause it's a
Yeah, I'll keep
wonderful
thinking,
gift.
oh,
And the young man that went with the motorbike, there's an accident with the motorbike, he wants to come and let you know he's round you. And he says, she struggled to get me, but she will know when we
okay.
He went over the handlebars.
It was a boy that we went to school that I knew that passed away on a motorbike.
Yeah, I think that's who it is, because it was like, it wasn't right family, but it was someone you would have known.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's saying he's round you. You've been talking about him or thinking about him, or there's something there, and he's saying he's always thinking about you.
Okay.
Alright, so know that the spirit is there with you, and they're bringing their love for you.
Lovely, thank
Because
you.
they just want to bring a lot of healing around you at the moment.
Yeah,
Because
go
they're
back.
yeah.
You can have it.
I don't want it.
Free to a good heart.
I've got a feeling there's quite a few backs here, and I don't really want them. So send it out with love, alright? And someone's talking about someone who used to play the piano, so you might have to rack your brain for this, but they're bringing the memory
Yeah,
of
my
some.
mum's side.
Yeah, because there's someone they're talking about playing the piano as well.
Yeah.
And there's like an aunt in spirit that just wants to come and be remembered to you as well. Alright, and wants to bring a love there for you as well. And just letting you know they're very much with you at the moment. I've got September, anniversaries around September.
Yeah.
So there's a lot around September with you. There's also links going towards the sea, and you love the sea. Did you not get to the sea as much as you would like to when you went away? Because I just feel...
We didn't go down to the beach, no.
Right, well, Spirit wanted you to go to the beach.
I could see it from a distance. But
Yeah,
we didn't go
yeah.
down.
No,
It was too cold.
but
Yeah.
the sea
I
is
love the
special
sea.
for you.
I'm drawn
And the
to
man
it.
used to love the sea as well, because he'd come in and just let him know the sea. Lovely links with you, and it's a lovely blessing as well.
Lovely, thank you,
Right.
Aaron.
And you've got cats and dogs, because they're both around.
Oh, lovely.
So they're a bit balanced now. With the gentlemen, I've only had dogs. There's an earlier one, I've had cats, but they're a bit of mix, so they're bringing in a love and a blessing
Thank
there
you.
for you. And a lovely connection with you as well.
Thank you,
A
Aaron.
lot of peace and a lot of love. I say God bless you there.
God bless. Thank you.
A lot of healing being put around you too, around this moment in time. And I feel it's not always an easy time, and Spirit just come and bring their love to you. Can you understand this? There's a lady that hasn't long gone into Spirit. She just wants to let you know she's around, and she's trying to give her support and let you know she's with you. And she's smiling because she's saying that she's reunited, and she's bringing in the connection there as well. All right. And she's giving me two men. One is young and one is older. One is young and one is older, and they're both around. And she said she's reunited with them. She brings her love and a blessing there. All right. She was always loved at Christmas, this lady. There was always a feeling of trying to see Christmas through and trying to get everything done and everything organised, and even in the most difficult times. All right. And you've had quite a hard time in your life. There's been a lot of things going on, a lot of traumas, and still some unanswered questions on things as well. All right, and there's still somebody passed, and there was questions. Why did they pass? Why did that happen? What? And there's still actual proper questions. You know, I don't even just mean why did they go, like in the sense of actually there was like actual factual things of why did they go, what happened, you know, there's that, does that make sense?
Yes.
Because that's how I'm feeling, it's what I'm getting, and I'm getting that connection, and just wanted to give you a lot of love with that for you as well, alright? And he does smile, alright? And he lets you know he's there.
Thank you.
There's still things of his around, because I just feel like there's things of his around. Because I just feel, I'm not saying he's got like a shrine, but I just think there's a place that's special for him, and it's almost like you keep it as it was, all right, okay, because he's bringing the laughter there, because he did have a joyful soul, and he's very, and him and his lady were very connected and very much in spirit. They're very much together as well. There's talk and move or change or something, and they're aware, and they're saying when things will happen when the time is right. Okay. And I also want to put you by the sea sometimes and say you need to almost take yourself off by the sea and just walk along the beach and just take that feeling. It's nice. And some memories of somewhere where it was quite dark. I don't know whether there was a caravan or whether it was something, but I just see somewhere where you would be walking and it would be quite dark. But spirit were always around and always bringing the laughter and that, and the memories there. Someone did have a caravan going back, because I just felt a caravan by the sea, and they were bringing me the memories there.
Yes, definitely.
And there's a Joan wants to be remembered. Tell her Joan wants to be remembered. Because they're bringing in the love there, and they're just bringing in lovely energies around you as well, and lots of peace around you as well, because it's giving you a lot of peace at the moment. And I feel that it's been a bit of a hard time. There's been a lot of things that you've had to sort of kind of face or come up against, and it's not been easy, but they've been very much around. Right? I don't think you've got a bad back, but I'm just getting the feeling of a bad. I think everyone's got a bad back tonight. But I'll be like this when I've gone out. Spirit were naughty to me. I said I'll be like an old crock. I said, what do you mean you'll be like an old crock? But they're going in with the laughter as well. But this lady had a lovely, gentle sense of humour as well. And she keeps giving me jams as well, so I think she's the main jam, because she keeps giving me jellies and jams, alright? And when I say jellies, I mean like jam, like jelly, you know?
Yes,
Yeah.
right.
That's American, isn't it? Jelly, peanut butter and jelly, you know, that kind of thing. But there's links there. So, but they're also talking about you talking about travel or something to do with travel or movement, and it's as if they're going to be walking with you when you go. All right. You're not going on your own. You've got a lot of spirit there that will come with you. All right. So I just see there's tickets being booked, so there's something coming up. The spirit are going to be there with you. All right. All right, so if you haven't got them, get them. All right, and go forward. All right, can you understand that? Because they're wanting you to go. And I've got a dog, and it's just got hold of my ankle, and it will not let go. That wants to be remembered to you as well. All right. These dogs, okay, that's coming back as a memory. All right. And a lady had the dog, and she's bringing that with you as well. Lots of July anniversaries, because I get the July time with you, and also April as well, because they're giving me the April as well. There's been lots of connections there as well. And the 18th also symbolising something, 18th. And I've got 27 also symbolising. So there's numbers, they're talking about the numbers connecting, and they're making me aware of that with you as well, alright? And you found some old diaries, and they've been interesting reading. The Spirit have been reading them with you and giving you the love and the blessing. And I'll say God bless you there. I'll just give you that love, alright? I'll say God bless you there.
Thank you.
Okay. Alright. Can I come to the ladies who have some water back with the glasses? Bless you. Yeah, they told me I had to come to you. Spirit said I've got to come to you. Alright? Okay. Phil, you've been a bit... What's going on at the moment? It's almost like you've been a bit questioning everything, and there's been a lot of questioning how life is at the moment, and Spirit have just come round you to bring you their guidance and their strength, and just let you know you're not on your own, alright? I've got a lady, and I'm looking at you, I'm looking at her, very similar physically, because I kept feeling it was like it's almost like I almost felt I saw her earlier and sort of did a double take, but it's like as if she was very much like you, and as she comes in, she wants to let you know that she has never gone anywhere. She's very strong, and she just wants to bring you that support, because she's saying the word with you is support, alright? Yeah. You don't always feel like you got it on the earth, but you've definitely got it in spirit, alright? She was one of these people who would drop everything and come running if you needed her. That's how I feel with her. She's also giving me memories of a garden, and I'm going down on my knees digging things in the garden. So there's memories of a lovely garden with someone that really works hard. And she's saying with a garden you have to put a lot of work in order to get it out. And you've been doing quite a lot of weeding in your life and getting rid of the old and trying to bring in the new. And she's trying to bring that with you, all right? And she's trying to let you know that she's helping you. She is trying to give you that support. And you see things out of the corner of your eye sometimes, and that's her just letting you know that she is around. Alright? You kind of think, do I need new glasses? And then suddenly it goes away, and then suddenly you see it again, and it's her letting you know. There is a gentleman, but he was very, very set in his ways, very, very solid, but a bit stubborn. This is how I feel with him. Almost like a bit like, well, I won't go there, I'm not doing that. And I've just got that feeling with him. But he's making me laugh, because I think he did it in his own pace and his own way. And his message to you is almost to do it in your way, or do it how you want to do it, and don't let other people force you into doing it any other way than you want to do. You understand that? Yeah. I don't know why I get that, but that's what he's telling me. Alright? I've got to say to you, I've got anniversaries at November time, because they're talking about the November, and just before Christmas memories or connections here as well. And I've got someone here, and I felt it was a gentleman that liked to drop a whiskey, because he did, just as I went to have the water, it tasted like whiskey. It went back to water, but someone was giving me the memories of the whiskey. So they were bringing the love and the blessing around you, alright? And they were giving me a lot of connections around you, alright? They're bringing in the love and the laughter. And someone would have liked to see you in the new year with a little dram, and they're bringing that as a memory or a connection there for you. And I feel you hear sometimes, you feel you hear something and you think there's no one there, or there's nothing playing, and it's spirit just letting you know that they're around you. And you've done that more recently, alright? And that's definitely them letting you know that they are there. And someone used to sit in a chair, because I felt as if I've got a gentleman and he was like sitting in the armchair and he didn't really move much out of the armchair. He struggled a little bit with getting about at the end, and he wants to just bring that love and let you know he's with you, alright? And let you know he's still in the armchair up in spirit. He said they used to joke and say they had to carry him off in it, you know. That's how he's just bringing that. But I feel spirit trying to bring a bit of laughter with you as well, alright? And the same to you, in the situation of getting the old saying, least said, soon as mended. So it's almost like, don't, if you could, spirit always have a saying, and I always think this is so true. They say you can always add words, but it's much harder to take them back. So there's a situation where they're almost asking you to kind of keep hold of what you really want to say, because you'll have a chance, but perhaps in the future it'd be better to have it. So they're almost like someone's pulling the reins in, almost like they're pulling the reins with you, and they're just bringing in that with the laughter and the love. Alright, and you would know what they're talking about, they're saying. Alright, and they're giving, someone loved lilies, and they're just giving me this beautiful pink lily, and I felt as if this was given to you, and I felt that it's your time to bloom, and it's almost like to say to you, there's things that you want to do. They're saying put some investment in what you want to do, give time to others, but also give time to yourself. Alright, and a lady who, her purse wouldn't have been opened. She was very, very frugal with her money. She's coming, she's laughing. I think she's got more than a rolling pin here, and she's just bringing her love and her laughter. All right, it's a great art, and she just wants to bring her love and her blessing to you, and let you know that she's helping you. And if she's helping you, well, that's good. Because you know many, she said, all right, and she's bringing her love and her blessing. And I say, God bless you there. Now, can I come to Jodie here? Would you have a horse in spirit?
Yes.
Because it's there.
Yes, I felt a rodeo.
Okay. Well, I don't know if they're going to be very happy at age concerned with your horse coming in, but it's coming in, alright? And it's letting you know. I don't know whether they had trouble with their leg, but they're coming in with that feeling around you, alright?
Yes.
And a brown and white dog as well, alright?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
And I also felt a grandfather who used to always have a cough, because he's making me aware of this feeling like this, and he wants to come and be remembered to you as well, alright? And you've also got a very old Native American Indian that works with you as well.
Oh, okay.
You've had a lot of trouble with your back.
Yes.
Oh
Back of
dear.
the shop.
It's in two parts, I think.
Yes.
The bottom of your back hurts and the top of your back hurts, and it meets in the middle, okay? They're making me aware of that with you, alright? And they're bringing in the love, alright? And they're just sending a lot of healing to you at the moment,
Thank you.
alright? And a lot of blessings. And there's things you're wanting to do, but you're not quite sure which path to take. Just go forward with it.
I have no idea.
Alright, they're saying almost like it, just trust, because in the new year opportunities will come to you, alright? But you need to be doing healing, because you've got a very strong healing vibration with you. Alright? And whatever it may be, they're bringing the healing and the love. But they're saying to me everything's been very up in the air. It's like someone's got a hold of something and almost threw it up in the air for you. And they're just coming in just to give you that love, just let you know they're around, alright? And to let you know they're there. And that horse is walking up and down. It was a beautiful horse, really beautiful, like a deep chestnut, like a lovely feeling, a lovely connection, and just a lovely vibration, just walking up and down, just letting you know they're there, alright? And just this horse is always with you, alright? Because it's come to the church, okay? Lots of love. Alright, and I just thought I had to give that to you, because I kept seeing the horse, and I kept thinking, there's a horse there, there's a horse there.
Not what you see every day, is it?
No.
There's several, I think.
I was going to say, there's a brown and white one as well, because there's kind of one that wants to go, but that was more lively. There's one that was kind of lively, and this other one was kind of very, yeah, this one was stately, but they're all there with you.
Oh, how lovely.
Alright. And you've got a very strong connection with horses as well.
Yeah.
Like you're a bit like a horse whisperer.
Yeah.
You notice they get horse whisperers and dog whisperers. You can never get a cat whisperer. The cat would let you whisper to it. It's too independent. But bringing them a love and a blessing there as well. All right. And owls as well. I feel there's a real connection with nature, and you need to look more into nature and working with nature and the connection of nature as well within your spirituality.
I always feel better when I'm in nature. That's what I've observed.
Yeah. And be aware of the seasons and the connections. There's a lot there.
Can be aware of the
Seasons.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Because there's talk about the seasons and that seasonal connection, and they've written that in there.
We're in the
But,
dark and the mud at the moment.
yeah, but this is a time of reflection. It's a time of going within, making plans, and even Mother Earth, though it may be dormant on the top, there's a lot of life underneath. There's all the green shoots. Everything is actually starting. So it is time to go forward. Not by accident, but we make New Year's resolutions in the January. But go for intentions, like, rather than actual kind of, I'm not going to ever eat a cheeseburger. Say, I might eat a bit more healthy, or I might sort of, or I might walk. Instead of saying I'm going to walk 100 miles, say, well, I might walk a little bit more or whatever. So put it in that way, and they're bringing that connection there for you as well. And someone's talking about a wristwatch as well, and someone who used to have the wristwatch, they're coming in to be remembered as well. And I say, God bless you there. Well, I've got to come to you because I've got your grandfather,
Okay,
and
thank
he
you.
wants to let you know he's around you,
Okay.
and he would always look after you. When you used to go and visit him, he would always be
Yep.
there, all right, and he's bringing him love and letting you know he's around.
I was talking about him earlier.
Oh, right, that's probably why he came in,
Yeah.
because he's saying that he usually lets your grandmother come forward, he's saying, but he wanted to come himself today and bring his love and his blessing there for you, all right, and he just wants to let you know that he's very proud of you,
Thank you.
and he's very proud of what you're achieving, all right, and he's talking about someone had a beautiful garden, because I just want to put a beautiful garden all around you, all the different flowers
That's
as
his,
well.
yeah, that's his
Because I felt as if his garden would have been absolutely, he could have grown anything,
Oh, yeah.
He could have grown a unicorn tree, he could have just grown anything, he just had such a way with his with the garden, and he would always be in the garden as well.
He's the one that managed to. I mean, it's a silly story, but it's inspirational for everybody. Last year at Christmas, I took some roses up to their grave, and when I went back on Mother's Day, they'd actually started rooting and sprouting all over winter over their plot.
Yeah.
So Grandad will make anything grow.
Yeah. He's laughing because he's saying he wanted the roses.
Because I took them up and killed them.
Yeah.
You took them up and killed them. Oh no.
Not want to do.
But Grandmother's also talking about making cakes, and she's
Yeah.
bringing the cakes to you because he keeps talking about her cakes as well. And you've got some of her recipes or something. Yeah. And you guard them very safely. I don't think anyone would get hold of those recipes now. I think you're a bit of a rolling pin.
Yep, that's me.
But she's laughing and she's bringing them up there for you.
Thank
as
you.
well. And let you know she's always around you. You would have had a strong connection with both of them, and I think they would have really meant a lot to you. When you
Very
went to their
much so.
place, it kind of, you felt at home. And you
Yeah,
felt
that's
safe.
home.
Yeah, that was the home. Yeah, that's how I felt. You felt like you almost could sit in the sofa and not go home. It was like that feeling.
No, I
you
didn't.
just wanted to be there. All right. And you've just got cats all around you.
Yep.
Yeah, because it's just cats very much there for you as well.
Babies.
All right. But also the connection with the willow is very, very important.
Yeah.
And Willow has a strong connection with healing, and they're saying, well, you've got a strong connection with the healing as well. And you knew someone that used to read like the playing cards, and they're bringing the memories there as well.
Yeah, I'll pass that on.
Yeah, because they're talking about that, and also someone who used to read the tea leaves as well.
Yeah, I'll pass that on.
Talking about the tea leaves as well. And there's someone around you that you need to nurture a little bit, but the spiritual person that kind of is a little bit holding back. If you nurture them, that will do really well.
Yeah.
And then there were gentlemen that had taken on with all the lungs in this area here. He wants to come and be remembered to
I'll
you
pass
as
that
well.
on, yeah.
And there's a friend or someone that comes around your husband, he wants to bring his love there as well.
I'll mention it, I'm not sure who it will be, but
He
I'll
wants to
pass
just
it
let
on.
you know. And a lady also, and they said it wasn't his time.
Yep.
Alright, because he knocked firmly on the door. But he wasn't
Yeah, he
allowed
did.
in. Yes, very firmly on the door. They're laughing. Can you understand that? It's almost like
Yep.
he was nearly over the other side.
He had a full cardiac arrest in June,
Right.
and he did CPR at home. And
I've gone shivery when I
yeah.
Yeah.
It's because everyone here watched him on helicopter medics, didn't they? They all know.
Oh, I've just gone shivery, so I let you know
Yeah.
yeah. 'Cause
He's alright.
Yeah, he's fine. He's got
I'm
a lot
determined.
of mission to do. He's got a lot to do, and so have you.
I'll try.
And the blessing as well, and the Rose that wants to be remembered you from the past as well, going
Yep.
right back.
Okay.
And she's coming in and just letting you know they're there. And I say God bless
Thank
you there. Can I come to the lady in the white? Bless you. There's a lot of prayers around at the moment. You're sending a lot of prayers. The Spirit's sending prayers to you and sending out their love, alright? I've got a gentleman, and I felt as if I'm struggling with my breath here, where he comes in and he draws close. He just wants to let you know he's standing with you, and he's just giving you his love and just letting you know he's with you at this moment, alright? Just letting you know he was quite a calm man, quite a gentle soul, quite a lovely energy. He just wants to put that lovely energy around you and give you that support and that love, and let you know he's always there. You've been a bit down lately, you've not been yourself, and he wants to come just let you know that they are around, alright? But they're not let you go. They're very much with you and very much giving you their support. Okay, and there's nothing you can't overcome because they're giving you the strength. Alright, and they're giving you that support, and this man has just got a gentle smile, just a gentle way, just a gentle personality, and he just wants to bring that to you and let you know he's very much with you at the moment. Alright, and you have quite strong dreams as well, and sometimes you don't always remember them, but you sort of wake up thinking, I know there's something happened in my dream, or I know something happened. It's almost like that feeling, and they're making me aware of that with you. Alright. And there's also, I feel with you, there's some words stuck, there's things you'd like to say but you're not able to say them, or there's been some things going on where you've not been able to say exactly what you want to say, and I feel Spirit sending you healing for that, alright? Okay, because they're saying, and if you can't actually say them, write them down, alright? Almost like write a letter, and if you burn it or set or whatever, but get your words out, because there's stuff that you need to get out. Because I've got this stuff in my throat and they're making me aware. Now, there's a lot of blue with you, so you are very connected with peace, and they want to bring peace around you, alright? And you're very much a peacemaker, and you find it hard to kind of, because everything goes on and there's been quite a struggle, alright? And they want to let you know that they're trying to bring that peace there for you, and trying to bring that up, and just let you know that they are working with you at the moment, alright? Because they're trying to give you that support and give you that strength, and let you know that oh goodness me. I don't know whose back I've got someone back here. And I tell you what, tonight it's like the story of the bad backs, isn't it? Oh dear. Oh dear. Cats, dogs and bad backs. That's going to be a book cover, alright. They're coming in, alright. And I've got a lady who used to always say to you about the weather. She used to always be connected to the weather, and she wants to bring that feeling of like wrapping up warm and just that feeling of being wrapped up and just in that cosy vibration, and bringing in that healing and that love there for you as well. Alright. I just want to touch your head and just give you a little bit of support and give you a lot of strength at the moment, because there's a lot going on. Alright, and they're saying that you all keep up the prayers, keep asking for help, because the help is being given to you.
Alright, thank you.
I'll say God bless you with that and just give you their love. Alright. Okay, alright. Okay. Okay. God bless you very much. Can I come to the young lady by the wall? Right. Okay. I feel like I'm a little bit anxious about something at the moment. The Spirit is just coming in just to give you a little bit of support and just let you know that they are helping you, but you are getting help at the moment, and you're getting a lot of support because they're trying to bring the support up and nothing for you. I feel I've got someone that I felt this was a gentleman, and I felt as if I had problems with my throat and this area before I passed, because I'm feeling it in my throat here as well. But I also feel with you, there's things you'd like to say or like to express and you're not able to because it's not the right time. And it's as if as they're coming in, they're trying to make me aware of that and trying to bring that with you as well. All right. You do get a lot of, you see things or you sense things, because I get a feeling of like something's going on and I'm seeing things, I'm not quite sure about it, but Spirit just trying to let you know they're around and try and give you a little bit of support and a little bit of something there. Can you understand that? Yeah, because I just feel that they let you know that they're definitely with you. Alright, and someone just touched my face there. So they really are kind of, you know, it's quite a strong connection here. Got a lad, a young man. He wants to come and let you know he's with you because he's standing with you. He's standing there, and he wants to let you know he's standing, giving you support and giving you a lot of strength. Because as he gives you a lot of strength, he's saying to you, he's bringing that feeling or that vibration to you as well. All right. And also a lady that had trouble with her eyes, because there's a lot here, and a lot wanting to let you know that they're around. And I feel like they're saying to me, the things that have happened that have been a little bit disappointing, or things that haven't happened, have all been for a reason. Everything that's happened this year has been for a reason, and it's not been very easy for you. It's all been, but it's actually there is a purpose for it all, and it's actually a lot going on. Can you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, because everything is for a reason. And you are quite a sensitive soul. You've got a lovely sense of humour though, and that humour's taking you through some quite difficult times, alright? And as they come in, they're just making me aware of that, alright? There are a lot of changes, and there is a lot of things going on, but Spirit have been protecting you through these changes, and letting you know they're giving you the support and the love, right? I've got May anniversaries on May connections, because they're just bringing in the May with you, that are bringing that feeling. So if you're not sure about the May at the moment, think about it, because they're talking about the May and the connections there for you as well. All right, and they're just coming in just to give you that lovely strength and just let you know they're there. And I say God bless you there. Know the prayers have been given. Bless you. Can I come to this lady here? Someone's just said put your feet up, so I don't know whether you need to relax a bit more, but I just got a lady coming and she said put your feet up. But as she came in, she was kind of very relaxed, and she would have always been someone that kind of took time out, and I feel that you've been rushing around a little bit, and she's almost saying to me, try and let it go over you a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, because I think sometimes you're quite a worrier, and I feel you get quite anxious about some stuff, and she's coming in just give you that love and that blessing. Can you understand? Because she wants to let you know she's very much there with you. Alright, she's giving you such a wonderful warmth. Someone used to wear the glasses round their neck, because I keep wanting to put my glasses round my neck, so they're bringing in that connection. And I just want to let you know that she's very much there. She's very, very much opinionated. She wasn't kind of a quiet lady in any way, and she gives her strength and she gives her love, but she just wants to let you know that she's giving you support and giving you strength and giving you such a lovely vibration with you, right? And just saying that she's bringing in the peace for you, because she wants to bring that peace, because it's very much needed at the moment, she's saying, and she's coming in within that, and she was quite a doer, she's saying. She was someone that got things done, but she's saying to me, don't do it and then worry about it. She's saying, let it go, try not to worry, because the worries have been bogging you down recently. And she just wants to let you know that the love and that blessing is there for you, and the lovely peace, because she's saying that the lovely peace is being given to you. All right. She was quite a lovely lady in that she would have listened, and she's saying to me, you listen to people, and she's thanking you for you listening as well. Okay, There's a wonderful interest in nature and the natural world and the natural way of things, and I feel very strongly connected with that and very strongly in that vibration. She's very much bringing in that with you as well, alright, as it brings such a lot of peace for you as well. She's saying, I'm almost like going out and looking at the hedges and getting feeling with picking things and berries and different things and connections. She's bringing that, and she's making me aware of that, alright. And she would have made herbal things, this lady, things with herbs. She's bringing in that feeling. She said she's trying to pass it on to you as well. Alright, you've been fighting it a bit. Oh, I don't know if I want to do that, but she's saying it's a tradition, and she's bringing that with you, around you, and bringing her love. There's a lot of November anniversaries and a lot of September as well. She's bringing in the love and the blessing there as well. There's also a Bill as well, because he's here to tell a Bill, and he's coming in just with his love as well for you, and letting you know his love is around you, and just giving you that support. And you hear knocking and banging, that spirit letting you know that they're definitely there, alright? Lots of banging, lots of knocking, alright? Lots of things going on, and that's spirit's love, alright? And spirit's connection, and the healing as well, alright? And they're saying go forward and know that they're loved. Someone needs to collect stamps as well, because they keep giving me stamps here. Do you want these stamps? And they're bringing in the memories of the stamps here as well. There's also letters abroad and letters that have got to go and being sent, and they're sending the healing envelope. Lovely healing and lovely blessings there, and lots of blossom around you as well, and lovely peace. I'll say God bless you there. My energy's gone, so I'm going to finish now. Say God bless you.
Well, thank you, Alan. I feel everybody got a certain amount of comfort and good feelings from that. Really worked hard. Could you possibly ask you to close?
Yeah, of course.
We're going to close before we move on, please.
Divine, gracious Spirit, loving Father, Mother God, we ask that what wonderful blessing of life be with each and every one of us, that guidance, that strength, that peace. We thank all those that come to work with us, come to touch us with their love. Not just those that we heard the words of, but those that are surrounding each and every one of us, bringing their love, their guidance, strength, particularly around this time of year. We ask that we have a cloak of protection for around us as we go out into the big wide world, that we have a safe journey home, and also that this lovely meeting place of life may stay open, and the good work that is done here may continue, and that we go forward with peace.